What's up YouTube, this is Kayla and this is Okay Life. As many of you don't know, my stand is broke from our camera and everything like that. Hopefully I get to get a new stand so I won't be leaning in the frame. Hopefully I don't seem like I'm leaning. But I'm going to touch up on this topic, a really important topic. I see a lot of women, especially online and all this kind of stuff, and you know, this basically this being online and complaining and all this kind of stuff. I wouldn't call it complaining, but it's just like, you know, I just want to touch up more on this subject, and I just want to give out some tips and tricks of how I do things. As many of you don't know, I am a single girl. Like, I've been single for the rest, like, I would say majority of my life. I'm 23 years old. I've been single. I don't know too much about relationships. I only expert more about being single. So what I'm gonna do in this video is basically like give you tips and tricks of how to be single and happy with yourself. I see a lot of women, especially, like, the reason why I want to touch more on this topic is because I see a lot of women, they go on Facebook, they go on Instagram, wherever it is. It seems like they're coming off as more as desperate about wanting a guy. And I mean, like, nothing's wrong with wanting a relationship, nothing wrong with wanting a pure, you know, a good healthy relationship, wanting to be a mom, wanting to be a wife. Nothing's wrong with that. I'm not trying to, you know, tell you don't be like that, or, you know, run away, or, you know, that's not you know, everything. But it's like, you know, like I said, you know, some people have different path of their life, how they want to live it. And it's just like, sometimes I just want to really touch on this subject because it's just like, why I want to touch up on this subject, because I see a lot of girls, like, they go from relationship to relationship, and sometimes, like, even if you think that you got over your old relationship, and you think that if you move on to a new relationship it's gonna be so much better, but whenever you do that, whenever you jump from relationship to relationship, it's never gonna mean that it's gonna be healthy, it's gonna be better for your health, or you're gonna feel more appreciated than you was in your last relationship. Maybe so, but like I said, when you're posting stuff like that, when you're posting that, you know, you hate being single and all this kind of stuff, you kind of just put out the most unwelcoming company out there, to come out there to, you know, to sabotage your, you know, your life, or to ruin your life, or do whatever. And I just see that all the time. Like, you know, girls are like saying, I need a man, I need this and that, or they crying, like they literally say that they're crying because they're single. And it's just like, you don't want to do that. Are you welcoming bad people with bad intention into your life when you do that? So let me just give you some of the tricks and neat things that I do in order for me to be single. And, you know, it could also work if you know, if you want to be with friends all the time like me. Like, you don't always have to be with your friends all the time. And some people, like, you know, when it comes down to plans or whatever it is, they always have to have a friend, or they always have to have a boyfriend. Like, this could also, like, the neat tricks and tips that I give you, it could also work for, like, if you want to go to the movies by yourself, or wherever it is, however it is, you know, it could work that way. So what I do, especially for being single, I learned how to be alone. I know some people don't know how to be alone. Some people, they like to have their friends, they like to have a boyfriend to feel accepted, or, you know, like, they can't go nowhere until they have a friend. Like, you have to learn how to be by yourself. You have to learn how to, like, go out to eat by yourself. You have to learn how to watch a movie. Like, if there's a movie that you really want to watch and you can't wait, for your friend, like, to get their paycheck to go watch that with you, or your friend said, oh, I've already watched that, or, you know, I can't go at this time, go by yourself. Nothing's wrong with going to the movies by yourself and seeing the movie that you really want to go see. Like me, I will go to the movies all the time by myself, or, you know, like I said, or most of the time if my friend invite me, I would go see it. But most of the time I go to the movies by myself. Like, I purchase my ticket, I go see it by myself, and then after the movie's over, I, you know, go out to eat. And, you know, I'm not upset or mad about, you know, going out to eat by myself, or, you know, going to see a movie by myself. Because whenever you know, you wait for someone so long, you're gonna miss out the opportunity to go see things, like, or to, you know, be able to experience. Like, you could always go places by yourself, especially if, you know, if you feel like, you know, that place is safe to do it by yourself, or if you feel like you have the money or the time to go, why not go? Like, you know, like, why not go? Like, you're missing, like, a perfect opportunity to go see things, that you never get to experience. Like whenever I went traveling, like this is also categorized as going by yourself. Like me, I went traveling by myself. Like me, I could have waited until I had a best friend or whatever it is, but I didn't. I went by myself. Like, you know, most people, they wait until their friend get their money together or their friend have the time to go, or you know, whenever everything's all in line with the sun and the stars and the whole universe kind of stuff. Like, dude, y'all missing like a perfect opportunity. Like me, learn how to be by yourself. Like, just learn how to be by yourself. Even if it's, you know, sitting at a movies or going on a trip by yourself, just go by yourself. Like, you're missing perfect opportunities to do things. And then the second thing, or the second tip that I wanted to at least tell y'all, experience new things. Yes, like, go out, experience new things. Like, you don't have to be in a box all the time. Like, people act like, well, I'm, you know, I've grown so comfortable with the schedule in my life. You know, like whenever you're dating or whatever it is and that didn't work out, like sometimes you get so comfortable with the schedule. Like, you're so used to, like, you know, getting used to getting a good morning text message, or you're so used to getting a call at nighttime, or you're so used to going up to his job or he coming up to your job. Like, experience new things. Like, you don't have to be inside a box or a schedule all the time. Like, you could go, you know, learn how to shoot a gun like me. Like, that's my new experience. Like, I went to go out and go shoot up a, you know, shot a gun.
Yeah, it's going. Go ahead.
It's already in?
Yeah, it's ready.
I never shot a gun my whole entire life, but I had met a friend or so, and he just invited me to go shoot, you know, some guns with him, or learn how to shoot a gun. You know, learn something new. Like if somebody told you, hey, like, I'm gonna go racing on this race car, you want to go with? Yeah, of course, go. Why not? Experience new things. Like, y'all are so stuck on this little box thing y'all want to be stuck in. I mean, like, just learn something new. Y'all don't always have to be, you know, so stuck in whatever, like in this fish tank. Okay, you know, look at new things, go experience new things. And also, this is like the third step that I want to at least tell y'all. Like, get a hobby. Like, get a hobby. Like, you don't always have to, like, I mean, like, girl, stop lurking on these, like, dating or whatever it is, dating online things, or stop trying to stalk your ex-boyfriend, or stop trying to, like, you know, I don't know, like, figure out what your friends are into. I don't know, like, whatever you do for your hobbies on a daily basis, get a new hobby. Like, learn something new. Like, you know, hey, you know, if you are interested in, you know, needling, I don't know, like, if you're into sewing or whatever it is, why not sew? Like, learn how to sew. Like, baby, make, like, this sew. Like, I don't care, but shoot, put two matching pair of socks together. I don't know, like, learn, like, get a hobby, learn something new. Like, it doesn't, like I said before, y'all, like, make being single so hard. And then, like, when you're single, you know, when you're single as people, like, you make new friends. Like me, I would never thought I would make a friend that, you know, would teach me how to shoot a gun. And this person, you know, like I said, he contacted me. He wanted to know would I be willing to shoot guns with him, or, you know, learn how to shoot a gun. Like, when you're single, you're more open to having more friends or wherever it is. But when you're in a relationship, you know, of course, you know, you have that bored friend that always be like, no, you can't talk to him because he's, you know, I don't like him, I feel like he's flirtatious. What else? Like, either he's flirtatious, like, it just, like, he doesn't like him like that as a friend, or he thinks, you know, the guy or whoever it is, or the friend that you're with, like, you know, she's a bad influence on you. Like, now since you're single, you get to make friends. Like, you know, that's what the point about being single. Like, dude, you get to make friends. You don't have to worry about what, you know, your so-and-so boyfriend think about this person. Now you get to be like, okay, well, now I get to make a bunch of friends. And I don't mean, like, you know, those type of friends where, you know, they bad influence, but, you know, some friends, some good friends that could probably teach you some things that you never thought you could do in a million years. Yeah, I mean, like, hey, you might make a friend that would be able to travel with you. You don't know that, you know? Like, now since you're single, now you're more open to, you know, or you're more open to doing more things, and you're not just narrow-minded to what your boyfriend may think, or, you know, oh well, you know, I can't do this by myself because my boyfriend wants me to go with him, or oh, I can't go with my friend because my boyfriend don't allow me to. Like I said, when you're single, you get to do all that stuff that I named. Like I said, learn how to get a new hobby, like get a new hobby, or experience new things. Like I don't care if you want to go swinging on a vine branch over a canal. Learn some new things. Like, hey, you know, do some things that excite you, something that you never experienced. Like, hey, when I was about to go into California, I wanted to go swimming with the sharks. I don't mean those huge white sharks, those huge mouth-eating sharks, but I wanted to go swimming with the sharks. And me being single, you know, hey. And then I went canoeing. That was fun. But like I said, when you're single, you get to experience new things. And like I said, people try to make single sound so horrible, like it's a curse. Like you know, once you're single, you forever alone. Like nobody loves you, or you know, nobody's thinking of you like that. No, like when you're single, you get to do new things. You don't have to worry about no problems. You don't have to worry about no drama. You know, that's the one thing about relationships. Sometimes they involve drama, especially if you're with a wrong person in a relationship. So I would recommend that, you know, these tips to anyone that don't know how to be single, or you know, they feel like they have to be in a boyfriend. Like I said, do different things, like experience new things all the time. Like that's why I would tell people who are single, you don't always have to be in a box or wherever it is. And then to top it off, when you're single, let's just be honest, when you're in a relationship with someone, you're so devoted into making sure that person's dreams come true. You know, ladies, let's just be honest, like this is what we do. As soon as we have a boyfriend, as soon as he tells us one little spark of idea of what he wants to do in his life, we all suddenly quit everything that we supposed to be doing. Like we quit school, we quit our job, we will drive all the way to another state for this guy or wherever it is. Like as soon as he give us one little tiny little bit of his little dream, we quit everything. Like now you can focus on your dreams. Like if you wanted to, hey, be a fashion designer, baby, do your designing, do your designing. Draw out wherever you want to draw, color. You know, hey, if you want to do it that way. Or if you want to do like eyelashes company, like I see a lot of girls doing eyelashes company. I'm not into the eyelashes, but like I said, you know, do your eyelash company. Like, you know, make sure that your dreams are taken off too. Like I said, when you're single, you are more devoted into what you're supposed to be doing, or you're more focusing on your dreams. So like I said, I don't know why people make single being bad or horrible, wherever it is, but these are the tips that I would recommend to anyone. And if you want me to make more videos in the future, please like, comment, subscribe for more videos in the future. Bye.